Hey everybody, it's 5 Minute Friday. Hey everybody, it's Tim with GymCrafter.com, back with another 5 Minute Friday, where we take 5 minutes, put it on the clock, and give you one awesome tip that'll help you get more out of your time in the gym. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. I don't normally talk about training tips or how to do particular exercises, but there's one particular exercise that in all the time I've had my home gym has shown the most improvement of anything I've done, and that's pull-ups. And I would say that of all the exercises that I get questions on, how do I do more pull-ups or how do I get better at pull-ups is one of the most commonly asked questions that I get. So, caveat, not a trainer, but I think in the next 5 minutes what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you 4 or 5 things that really help me get better at pull-ups, and hopefully they'll help you as well. So let's get started. If you're starting your pull-up journey where a lot of people, including myself, started theirs, you can do no pull-ups. And it's a struggle to try and work on pull-ups when you can't do even one. So my first tip and what really helped me out was to start by using an assistance mechanism. In this case, it's a band or bands. What you want to do is take as many bands as you need, lock them onto the pull-up bar up there, take this down, and here's a pro tip for those of you with hairy legs like myself. Take the band, stretch it apart before you put it on your knee. That keeps it from ripping all the hair out of your leg. But stretch it apart, put it around your knee, and let the band assist in the pull-up. Adding bands will allow you to do more pull-ups. Doing more pull-ups will allow you to get stronger, and eventually you'll be able to wean yourself off the bands until eventually you can put the band to the side and do pull-ups without them. The second thing that really helped me with my pull-ups was working on my form. Now, there's lots of different things that go into proper pull-up form, but the one that helped me the most, and it's the coaching cue that really made a breakthrough for me, was instead of pulling up, which made me use my arms mostly, was grab the pull-up bar and drive down with your elbows, and that engages your lats. Trust me, the muscles of your back are much stronger than the muscles of your arms, and when you learn to engage the muscles of your back during a pull-up, you're going to be doing a lot better job. So, elbows down. Another one that really helped me was I was trying to pull my chest to the bar. I wasn't trying to pull my head over a bar. I was trying to pull the chest to the bar so that the bar touched me right in the chest, so that when I did my pull-ups, I engaged my back, pull with the back, chest to the bar, and that really helped me do a lot more pull-ups and use the bigger muscles of my body. Now, of all the tips that I'm going to share with you today on getting better at pull-ups, I think this one is the most important, and this is where having a home gym really helps, and that's frequency. What you should do is try and do a pull-up or two every couple hours across your day. And it's really cool. When I was working on getting better at pull-ups, what I would do is I have a pull-up bar on my office door upstairs. I have a pull-up bar here. So every time I would come home and walk through the garage, I would stop and I would just do one pull-up. I'd walk into my office, I would just do one pull-up. I'd walk out of my office. You get the idea. So if you can get a bunch of pull-ups in across the day, you're going to be shocked at how quickly your strength increases and at how fast you improve your ability to do more and more pull-ups at a time. Another tip that really helped was getting this bar. This particular attachment isn't one that came with my rack, but it's one that I bought shortly after I bought my rack. And the reason I did is the type of grip you use will make pull-ups either easier or harder. To me, neutral grip pull-ups were always the easiest. So having a bar here where you can actually grip in a neutral grip, that's a lot easier. Once I got those down, I moved to a standard pull-up with an underhanded grip. Then I could move out to a wider neutral grip and eventually move to the toughest grip, which is the overhand, and then the wide overhand grip. Now, being able to move back and forth amongst those grips are going to add strength to different muscles in your back and your arms. They're going to aid all of your pull-ups, but it's also nice to know that if you can't do an overhand pull-up, switch to an underhand pull-up. If you can't do an underhand pull-up, use a neutral grip. Whatever grip works best for you as you're working on getting better at pull-ups is the one that you should use, and having a bar like this really helps in doing that. So you've been working with the bands until you could just do a bodyweight pull-up. You've been doing pull-ups with different grips regularly across the day, and they're getting to be a little bit easy for you. And trust me, that point will come quicker than you think. What do you do next? Well, the next thing you do is you add one of these. This is a dip belt, and it's used for adding weight around your waist for things like dips and pull-ups. And doing weighted pull-ups is the same benefit as adding weight to the bar. You're gonna do lower reps, but you're gonna have a lot more load. And when you want your muscles to grow, nothing will help them grow or stimulate them to grow as much as the frequency that you're doing them all the time, added to some resistance above and beyond your body weight. If your muscles don't have a reason to get bigger, they typically won't. And providing that extra load around your waist is gonna tell them, hey, you need to get bigger so that you can pull more of a load than you're used to. So there you have it. That's the steps that I use to get better at pull-ups. And while I'm not a master, I'm a heck of a lot better now than I was before. And the cool thing is that it's really aided in a lot of different things. I've taken up rock climbing recently, and I'm gonna tell you, being good at pull-ups has certainly helped in that endeavor. But regardless of whether you're rock climbing or you just need to pull yourself up over the edge of something or climb a fence, pull-ups really come in handy, and they're an impressive movement to do because not a lot of people can do them. Hopefully those tips help you out. Other than that, guys, get out there and enjoy the rest of your Friday. And until next time, I'm Tim with Gym Crafter.